What's happening, people? So, what is not a machine? I think thinking about the economic revolution that's taking place um, as a result of the technological revolution, and I can see a lot of people trying to get ahead of this economic revolution brought about by automation, but it inevitably hits a wall. The wall is not knowing what the future will bring, not knowing really what automation will affect, and more, I think it's the not having an answer for the question, what is a human being, and what in us is not machine, what is not a machine, um, and it cuts to our very essence. It's kind of an existential revolution in many ways, which is what makes it so profound and so dangerous. It's actually questioning what it is to be human, by stripping away all these things that are machine in a sense. So I see like so many lists coming out about jobs that will be automated in the next 10 years. Much of it is guesswork, I think. I mean, there's certainly jobs that just will go. But what will take its place, and what part of the jobs, and I think the nature of what work will be is only a guess. It's just too unknowable. When everything changes so quickly, it's pretty hard to plan even 5 years ahead. So you have these people predicting the future, and that's always a little bit of a joke. It really turns out how people expect it to. Many people are trying to get ahead of this revolution, to try and get ahead of the game, basically, to study a specific skill or subject. And in many ways, this kind of sounds absurd. These skills that still exist, programming and even learning medicine. Like a human being cannot keep up with the advancements that's taking place, new knowledge, and so the very idea of value in education is questioned. And certainly the idea of a period of education is virtually done away with now. A period of education that ends and then you start to work. It's just no longer applicable. So you ask the question, what will a human being's value be in this new world? And this can be, I think the answer can be exciting. Stripping away what is machine and what is an automaton, and thereby finding something more human than human, something truly invaluable about us is. In many ways, that's been the progression in society at its highest level, to try and get in touch with who a man or woman really is and what they really want to do, their potential. And in many ways, you think about potential, and a lot of that, realizing that potential, is the stripping away of that dead weight, those things that do not contribute to a person becoming all they can be. It sounds a bit rah-rah, but things like remembering facts and statistics no longer holds any weight. It's no longer important. Value becomes something like being able to solve a problem, to handle a situation, to even more vague, to be in control of our emotions, things like this. You could argue that perhaps character, or the idea of virtue, is what separates humans from machines, and this revolution will take us back to that idea of a human being their value being their character, their spirit, um, or perhaps it's goals. You know, what the person is working for. However he or she makes it happen, it's what they've chosen to do, what they've chosen to achieve. Um, Essentially, that's what we're doing when we look into the future, and with an idea of trying to predict where value lies. We're trying to figure out what separates humans from machines, and then stand on that side of humans that still hold value. And I think that if we try and put it in some kind of industry or skill, um, I know this, I know these facts, I have this skill. Um, I don't think that will hold weight over the long term. Um, I think more likely it will be about character and virtue, and these more philosophical, metaphysical, perhaps, aspects of humanity. I think definitely if you try to compete with machines, you're going to fail. Um, Becoming more human is the only game left, and the heart of that, the crux of that problem is what is human. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.